Joanna Mann with an historic perfect game last time she took the mound. This crowd is ready to see what she has for an encore. It's the Philadelphia Phillies back at Truist Park. And on the mound in this one, Joanna Mann. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how she's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, she's more calm and settles in. She's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most pitchers, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, she gets looser, the ball comes out of her hand with more life, and she's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get her team back in the dugout.
To first, one gone, bottom half of the first. And first offering is fouled off. Mann, a former All-Star. She features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and she occasionally mixes in a knuckleball. One out, bases empty. Goes down looking.
That curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. To the right side, stop. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly, scoreless after one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And now Matt Olson up to hit. With the shift on, hits right into it, takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when she's out there on the hill.
And a swing and a miss there.
Hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Atlanta, set for the bottom of the third. And now the DH, Brian De La Cruz. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And a swing and a miss. She's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that she might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jared Kelenic. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Kelnick goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. She can go anywhere she wants to go right here.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Braves go down quickly here, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fought off foul.
You know, these Braves, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for her.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, she's had a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break her rhythm. Put the bat on the ball. Maybe try to bunt for a base hit. Get her off the mound. Move.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So 12 up. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Mann back to work. Bounce to the left side. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Matt Olson. Grounded out his first time up. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out. One down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's strikeout number 299 on the season. Brian De La Cruz next up for the Braves. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
She's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes pitchers cower coming into.
Struck him out swinging. And there it is, strikeout number 300. What a season. Another inning in the book. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. And that drops in for a strike. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, it's almost unfair that she can just pull that knuckleball out of her pocket and float it up there in addition to her other pitches. It's unlike anything else she throws, and because she doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Kelnick now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one clips the corner. Struck him out looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting,
Michael Harris
the
the second. Next up for the Braves.
Harris.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Castellanos moves on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Boom. Right there to make the grab. And there's one down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
In the air to left down the line. Schwarber sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. Here comes Austin Riley. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Mann back to work. Here's a high chopper. Stop. Throws to first in time. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
0-2 now. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. The whiffs just keep on coming. She's up to 14 now. Brian De La Cruz now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Cruz.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Out there to center. Marsh running hard. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Kelnick now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Harris stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hopped up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies bounce back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series. Mann went by Bob Feller and Rube Waddell in the record books, punching out her 350th. So just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Joanna Mann. What do you look for here?
She brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that she gets and the fact that she's not issuing free passes, that's going to make her more economical in her pitch count, allow her to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out, and there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Fastball for a strike. Mann, multi-time All-Star. She features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and she occasionally mixes in a knuckleball. Goes down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
So now it's Corey Seager. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Go the ring. Back here, Citizens Bank Park at the plate. Josh Young. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No balls, one strike.
Struck him out looking.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as she's punched out 3 of the first 5 she's faced.
Well, she's definitely minimizing contact. She can get the swing and miss when she needs it, but she'll also keep the defense fresh behind her, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the second. And the Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. here in Philadelphia. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. There's a strike. Mann in her third season, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP. Strike two.
She's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as she tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got her a punch out that time.
1 out, bases empty. This one in the air, right field. Castellanos moves on it. Hauls it in for the out. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Riley Adams stepping in for the Rangers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as she gets a 1-2-3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied, nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Cody Bellinger.
Mann back to work. Swing and a miss. Thinking this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Now it's Corey Seager. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
She's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out swinging, and she strikes out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Josh Young.
Number 6, Josh Young.
That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that K brings her into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
There's a strike.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Loud in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Rangers still looking for their first hit in this one. Way out front for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here in Philadelphia, and now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Lowe, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Called strike 3. The knuckleball buckled his knees.
Man, it's almost unfair that she can just pull that knuckleball out of her pocket and throw it up there in addition to her other pitches. It's unlike anything else she throws, and because she doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and there's 2 down. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there. She sets him down 1, 2, 3. So she's perfect through 6. And we still have no score. And we're back. Bellinger up to hit. Mann back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
She's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh moves under it. He makes the grab. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. She can go anywhere she wants to go right here.
Got him. That's K number 15 in the ball game. She is really dealing. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here comes Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swings and misses. What a game she's having. 16 Ks now. The perfection continues. 20. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Young.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
Little chopper rolls foul.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop she was dealing with at the plate.
Oh, I think the key, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. She set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Rangers go down quickly there. Still down 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 9th. And now here is Josh Lowe. And all eyes on the mound as she begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hogger in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And now 1 out remaining for Texas. Riley Adams stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. And foul ball. Mann is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game. Mann with one of the finest performances you will ever see, throwing a perfect game.